evening. Happy flipping Tuesday. It is so good to be back, although it would be really nice to be in the garden right now as well. However, I have lots of amazing things that I need to share with you because July has been an absolutely insane month for Instagram updates. So I'm just going to share two, excuse me. I'm going to share two of my favorite updates that I have spotted on Instagram this month. And I'm going to share a little bit with you about how you can use these to grow your business. So if you are a small business owner that is joining me for the first time, welcome. You are in for a treat tonight because not only am I going to be talking to you about a few of my favorite updates, we're also going to be talking about my next free Instagram challenge, which starts on Thursday. So as always, you guys over here are probably watching me on YouTube or Facebook, and you guys over here are watching me on Instagram. So please do say hello to me. Let me know if you are somebody who has jumped onto my Tuesday night lives before, or if you are brand new to tonight's live. And if you are, welcome. It is great to have you here. So for those of you that have not jumped onto my lives before, my name is Estelle Kiba. I am one of the UK's leading Instagram experts, and I help to support small business owners to understand how they can make an impact on Instagram in as little time as possible. Because, especially in this sort of weather, nobody wants to be, messing around on social media. They want to be enjoying the little bit of sunshine that we actually get here in the UK for a few days a year. So I'm going to be sharing some awesome tips with you tonight. I'm going to keep it as short and sweet as possible. And if anybody has any questions, as always, feel free to drop me a DM. If you are not watching me on Instagram, you guys, you can find me over on Instagram at Estelle Kiba Official. So let's start with the challenge, which is starting on Thursday, the 1st of August. Now, this is the Selling Through Storytelling Challenge. It's a 21-day challenge that is going to help you become more consistent and make more sales using your story and predominantly using Instagram stories as well. So Instagram stories are one of the easiest ways for you to share content and connect with your audience. And this is why I love running any sort of Instagram challenge around Instagram stories, because the beauty is every single person can find time to do this. It's going to take less than 10 minutes a day. So the Instagram challenge is happening over in the Facebook group, the Instagram Gang. And again, you can find this link in my Instagram bio. You can find it all over my socials. But if you can't find it, feel free to drop me a DM and I will send you a direct link straight to the group. There is going to be tons of prizes up for grabs. So for anybody that has joined in my challenge before, you know that I like to give a little back to you guys that are making the effort to show up and get involved. So we are going to be giving away copies of my book, which I highly recommend. If you don't have a copy, order it now. It will be here in time for the challenge to start on Thursday. Again, you can get this in the link in bio, or you can drop me a DM and I can send you the link. We are also going to be giving away access to the members area. So if you haven't seen this, we relaunched last week. It is a private membership area. It's £15 per month, no contract, cancel at any time. And it is the best place for you to go to learn all of the things you need to know about Instagram. There are over 15 different trainings in there, all really bite-sized, easy to understand, hashtags, photography, content, reels, you name it, it's in there. And if it's not in there, then just let me know and I will create a training and I will pop it in there. That is up for grabs. In fact, there is a post. I think there is a post on my Instagram pinned at the top. So if you share the reel about the relaunch of the members area, you will go into a draw to win a year's worth of access. So that's a whole year's worth of Instagram support that you can win just by sharing the reel into your stories. And don't forget to tag me at Estelle Kiba Official. So that is everything that I think you need to know about the challenge. Everything is happening over in the Facebook group. It is totally free to join. You don't even have to give me your email address. It is a totally free challenge. It's hosted in a private Facebook group. I would love to see you there. So now I've talked about the challenge, let's talk about a few of my favorite updates that I have spotted this month. And I'm going to go straight in with one that has literally made me shout, hallelujah, this is brilliant. So you will know that Instagram want people to engage on your posts. The more that people engage, the more people will see your content. And so Instagram are always giving you different new features that is going to help you to get people engaging on your content. So inside your Instagram stories, you have lots of engagement stickers, polls, all of those sort of things. However, this week there has been a new feature dropped on Instagram, and this is the notes feature on posts and reels. Now, you may have seen this as you're scrolling through your posts. It's a small icon on the bottom left-hand side. And what you can do is, as you share your content, you can add a small note that people will see when they see your content. So this is a brilliant way for you to catch people's attention. So, you could be using a nice, graphic or image, but it still might not be enough to stop somebody scrolling. So again, make sure you're using an attention grabbing headline. So you remember, you're sharing amazing content. You want that first line in your caption to be attention grabbing. And now Instagram have given you a new feature called Notes, which means that you can add in an extra little prompt into your posts, into your reels, that will encourage people to engage if you do it correctly. And I'm going to be talking about different ways that you can use this to grow and increase your engagement over in the Instagram gang on Facebook. So this is where the challenge is happening. And this is where I drop all of my Insta tips, daily tips, loads of things go on inside the community. So it's a really cool place to be. So that is the first update that I've spotted. And this is a big one because this is, something that's going to actually help you to create engagement on your posts. So if you want to go and check this out, head on over to my Instagram account. I'm sure that I've shared a post today. And there is a little note on there. And if there isn't, I will go and add one so that you guys can see it. And for anybody else that wants to learn more about the challenge, check out my Instagram stories. There are some details in there as well. So on to my final update that I have spotted. And this is a little bit of a creative one, but again, one that everybody can use. So this is a new feature inside Instagram stories, and it gives you the option to choose from about 15 different text styles. So when you go into your Instagram stories and you go to type some text, usually you have, maybe 5 or 6 different options. Well, now you actually have, maybe 15. I haven't actually counted them. But if you go to my highlights on my Instagram account at the top, you will see that there is a highlight called updates. If you flick through there, you'll see all the updates that I've shared. But you will also see at the end the new updates that I'm talking to you about now. So it shows you the different formats of text that you can use. You can have them jumping on and off the screen. You can have them lit up in neon. So how can you use this, or why is it important for your business? It adds a little bit of creativity. It allows you to add your personal touch. So rather than every single person, using the same sort of text style, become known for using a certain style. So you can go in there, you can find one that fits with your brand, or you can use different text on your stories that relate to the story. So if you want something that's simple and eye-catching, you want to use a nice, bold text. But if you're sharing something that's a little bit fancy, there's one in there that's very scroll-like, very script, and you can actually have like little diamond stars, like little glittery bits flashing all over it. So it just means that you can get a little bit more creative in your stories, which will help other people. People want to see good stories. I know that there are certain people who I just cannot wait to see their stories because they're really cool. So you want to, create stories that people want to see. And this is just another really easy way that you can jazz up your stories a little bit. So I would love to know, as always, have you spotted either of these updates? So we have the first update, which is notes on posts and reels, which is going to help you create engagement. And we have the new text feature in Instagram stories, which is like absolutely brilliant. If you don't have it yet, or you don't have the notes option either, do not panic. Instagram roll these things out, quite slowly. So some people have them, some people won't. I have access to different client accounts. Some of my clients have them, some of them don't. So if you don't have them, don't panic. Instagram will maybe just roll these out slowly. So that is it from me for tonight. I was going to try and keep it within 10 minutes, and I think I have just about done that. So that is it from me for tonight. If you have any questions, please feel free to head on over to the Instagram gang over on Facebook. You can drop your questions there. We have an Ask Me Anything post. I think it goes out on a Sunday. So if you have any questions you would like for me to answer on my Tuesday Night Live, then feel free to drop them in there. I don't always get a chance to see questions. You guys that are watching me on Facebook, it's well dodgy with the comments. And you guys over here on Instagram, if I start reading through all the comments, I get totally distracted. So if you have any questions about any of the updates, or you have any questions about anything Instagram related in general, then please do pop them into the Ask Me Anything tab on the post on inside the Instagram gang. God, that was a mouthful to try and get out. So that is it from me for tonight. Don't forget, you can head on over to my account, check out the pinned reel, share it to your stories, and win a year's worth of members area access worth over £150 simply by sharing it into your stories. So that is it from me. I am going to bid you a good night and head out for some food that I do not have to cook. How cool is that? So have a fabulous evening. I hope that you get to enjoy a little bit of the sunshine that we have been promised this week. And I hope to see lots of you over inside the Instagram gang on Facebook for when we start the challenge this Thursday. So have a great evening. And I will see you guys next Tuesday if I don't see you before.